All right, guys,
We're back!
We're back. We got the dogs settled, we got the kids settled, and we're back for our regularly scheduled programming. Uh, what is up? So, what did we eat for dinner?
Keto food.
Uh,
Pizza. Keto pizza.
where is it?
In my belly. We still have some.
Keto pizza.
Delicious.
Yummy.
Who did we send the email out to this week? Actually, we finished writing the email this morning.
That's a good question. I think her name was Paula. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yo.
On our last live stream last week, hey guys, we had, hey again.
Hey.
Hey Brandon. We had a lot of people interested in our keto pizza. One person in particular emailed us, and her name and the channel is escaping me at the moment. I don't know if she has a channel, but she emailed us and was, Big Bear, what are we doing? Dealing with predators, man. I wish you were here to help out. We don't know what the heck came on here. Onto the property a couple nights ago. The sheep, one of the goats was in the chicken run. The other one was wandering the pen. One rabbit was killed in the
Rabbit barn.
rabbit run. Another rabbit was killed by the fence where there was a tunnel dug underneath it, like a really small, fast ditch tunnel. Another one was just running around outside of our property. And Mama Dog was covered in blood and guts. And Daddy Dog was outside of the property at the gate waiting to get back in.
The rabbits were really untouched. They just were dead.
Maybe look like they were wrangled real
That's
quick. It kind of looked like a dog did it.
Like there was no blood even. None.
Yeah, it looked like a dog just went in there, or maybe a raccoon, and just broke the neck really fast.
Yeah. I mean, raccoons would have taken the head. Usually, I think.
Not if they didn't have enough time, because I think our dogs were on them like white on rice. Sad situation, but the dogs are high strung now and not coon.
I didn't think it was a coon.
We do have a lot of coons here. Whatever it was big, because Mama Dog was covered in guts and blood and poop.
And it wasn't any of our animals. Like, all our animals are accounted for, even if they're dead.
Yeah, she didn't hurt anything other than something that came on the property. I didn't even see buzzards today, so she must have gotten away. How was your Yodi? Bad.
We have one.
Really
sure.
bad. No,
Our
you don't
dogs-
have one. You have packs of them.
That's
and
what I mean. We have a population of coyote.
I've seen them, and I've heard them. I hear them once in a while at night. Is Mama Dog hurt? No.
Not at all.
Not a limp, not a bite, not a scratch.
But we have 2 Pyrenees, and there's also neighborhood dog that they pack with sometimes if they get out.
No, the neighborhood dogs are gone. I think our next door neighbor got rid of all of them. I haven't seen them for weeks, but there's this little dog that's been showing up, and I saw it this morning, so I don't think it's not a suspect in my investigation. But it was a mystery, man. I couldn't figure this one out. It was really weird. Just animals dispersed in pens that they couldn't have gotten into.
Like, the hole that was dug under the fence was only about that big. So I don't know that it could be... Yeah, the hole under the fence, it was like this big. It looked like...
Yeah, but if a dog can get their head inside of a hole, they can get their whole body through it. What does your gut tell you, Bear? My gut tells me it was some other dog. Maybe a coyote.
I thought fox, but I don't know if the fox would have left it behind. That's what I just said.
I haven't, but think I've heard them. They make weird noises, but I know they're here. I mean, we live in the forest, but I haven't, since we've lived here, we haven't seen them. Not seeing foxes is a good indication you got foxes. I sound retarded, but I mean it's true though. I mean, if you have a lot of woods and trees and stuff, it's hard to see a fox. I mean, they're super stealthy. But I haven't seen these since we moved here, but I know they're here. The size of a softball.
A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
Just a little bit
You
bigger.
could probably put a football through it, actually. About the size of a dog's head is what it is. Big dog.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I wish I knew what happened. We should have had cameras out there on them.
Yeah, we have some trail cams.
No, I've got trail cams on the volleyball. Yeah, about that. A little bit smaller, but yeah. More, yeah, smaller than a volleyball. Closer to a football.
I cut my hand out. My thumb on the barbed wire.
Bear, how are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I never really followed up with you on what was going on with you this week. Oh, no, I did. You told me it was pulled muscle or something in your chest. Man, that's got to be freaky. That's got to be real freaky. I was pretty freaked out when Kathy told me about it. I thought for sure your puppy is getting in trouble right now.
It's my puppy now.
What's he doing? Gizmo. We had rabbits for a while. No one in the family wanted to do the processing, so we got out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. It's kind of a lot of work
Crap.
for a little
Yeah.
for a little animal.
It is.
Made right.
I'm mad.
How can that cute little puppy make someone mad? She's not really mad. No way. Bear, have you had keto pizza? Has anyone on here had keto pizza? This is our keto pizza. It's a big giant.
Oh.
It's not like diet pizza. It's just pizza. So good. About half the calories per slice. I think it's like 2 carbs per slice. It's awesome.
It's yummy.
How are you doing on the keto, guys? Who's being faithful? Who's cheating?
Somebody's eating cheesecake, and I know it. No, there were no puncture wounds anywhere. Nothing, just possibly a broken neck, but I can't tell that. It's just they were gone. No cheesecake left.
Carol, you said you have. Does that mean you have been on keto or you have been cheating?
Used to do keto.
Got away from it, though. Hard to go back. I'm glad you told me that because I don't know what it's like to get off and try to go back. I've just been on it. So.
Hey, Twin Cedar Farms.
As of right now, I've lost 46 pounds since January. Keto is low carb.
It is high calorie, but you don't
High
have to eat
calorie.
as much. So
I don't. What do you mean by high calorie?
because like almond flour has high calories.
No, it's there's less calories in a slice of our almond flour crust pizza than it is in white flour crust pizza.
It depends on ratio because you don't have to eat as much of
I'm
that
300 pounds.
get-
I'm a big dude.
to get
It's
form.
not all muscle, but it's a lot of muscle, and it's no feces. No, I mean our property's covered in it.
No, I looked for any poops that weren't my animals, and I didn't see anything.
Yeah. To Carol's point, though, about the high calorie thing, I eat 2,000 calories or less every day. I could never do that and feel satisfied off keto. So you'd have to explain to me what you mean by low carb, high calorie. I don't eat a lot of calories. I eat less calories than a man of my size would normally eat because I'm losing fat. I'm trying to lose fat, and I am. So far, 46 pounds gone. You got to eat less calories than you burn. We talked about that last week. But the cool thing about keto, if anyone's interested, or if you already know, someone tried to call me. The coolest thing about keto really is you can feel satisfied with less calories than you can at the end of the day on carbs. Break it down. Break it down, Big Bear. What do you mean?
He's still talking about the Predator.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
We'll just bounce around conversation. There's only like 4 people on here right now. City
Hey,
Stead. What up, dude? We're getting into some discussion on keto, benefits of it. Is it a high-calorie diet? Is low carb, etc. My husband is close to 300. He's done keto off and on too. I think the calories for me come in the form of oils and cheese. Yeah, definitely. And the cool thing about getting your calories with good fats is that's a slower burning fuel, which means you can feel more satiated for a much longer period of time than you can on carbs. Carbs is like a jet fuel.
Careful.
Boom. Boom. So it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Heavy amounts of bacon, right? What can be bad about that? Yeah, man, totally.
Yeah, that's Joshua. His name is Joshua.
All right. Yeah, I mean, people are concerned sometimes about cholesterol with eating bacon every day. My cholesterol is great right now. It's actually perfect. And I eat bacon as often as I want to, which is about every few days or a couple of days. The key thing is I'm eating lots of vegetables and greens. So it's got good cholesterol that cleans up the bad cholesterol.
I'm thinking it must have been a coyote then because it was so much on Dixie. It had to have been something big and like, I mean, a fox is big, but...
It survived whatever it was because there were no buzzards today, and she must have scared the bejesus out of that thing because it pooped itself. She was covered in poop and guts and blood.
Well, I don't know if it was poop, but it was...
I put my hands in it and smelled it. It was definitely a mix.
So much better.
I've cleaned a lot of animals, and that's what it smelled like. I feel clean. Like, it's really hard to explain what keto feels like, but there's just this overall clean feeling about it. From my head all the way to the tips of my toes, my blood is clean. It flows freely, you know. I mean, I just feel clean, and I don't know how else to explain that. Red Fox would have found a den, a crawl, so no buzzards. Yeah, maybe so. We did hear something pretty large moving into the wood line and flopping around, making a lot of noise, but it was late at night. We had guns and flashlights, and I was like, nah, I'm not walking in the woods. I ain't tramping through the forest late at night. I read my fairy tales when I was a kid. I know better. So,
we gotta use... You want to call him on there and tell him to stop?
He's about to tick me off. If you want to make me mad, there's one way you can do it. Call me like 6 or 7 times in a row. If I didn't answer the first 5 times, there's a good reason for it.
His friend keeps on calling him on the phone that we're using for the stream.
Leave a message, send an email, text message, letter by pigeon. Don't keep calling. Oh, you jerk.
Oh, man.
No. I like you too much. I can't get mad at you, Bear. Yeah.
He's going to call you right now.
So 5 or 6. Yeah, right at the threshold. Just come short of ticking me off. No, I got a friend that's just that way. You know the kind of friend, where is the line? I'm not telling you. You know, you got you got a friend that, like, when you want to get off the phone, you're like, all right, man, I got to go. He's got to come up with something else to say. That's this guy.
Yeah, that definitely happens with carbs.
What was that about energy?
Get sleepy in the middle of the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. That was terrible for me. Like, I couldn't eat a sandwich for lunch.
Yeah.
Because it'd put me to sleep.
Of the bread.
Yeah. Really, Jason? Really?
Robin.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man.
Don't call names. Look, I'll learn my lesson and I'll use my phone next time because nobody has the number.
I'm going to get a burner phone. Whatever. Look, it's 8 o'clock. We botched this whole live video really bad tonight. But hopefully everyone will understand. Look forward to doing it next week. Sorry for...
Wholesome Roots is coming on right now.
Yeah.
So
we
head on over there.
Head over there, yeah.
If he didn't pick on you, he doesn't like you.
I love Jason.
He must like David a whole lot then.
I love Jason. Y'all are good people. All right. Y'all head over to
Wholesome Roots.
Yes, Wholesome Roots. And then we'll see you there. And next week, we'll hopefully not be dealing with all these predator problems and stuff.
Yes.
And we'll be a little more punctual. Peace. Godspeed.